What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to our Pokemon Ultra Sun walkthrough. In the last episode, we worked our way around the north side of the island, which included, what was it, Route 3, Melemele Meadow, the C-Word Cave, fought one of those weird Ultra Recon Squad people, and we have reached Route 1 again because we need to head to Iki Town, because that is where the Grand Trial is about to take place. Yeah, this is where you're going to have your showdown with Kahuna Hala, who, we've met already a few different times. I mean, well, we've probably met him more when he's just trying to calm down his Tauros or whatever it is. We've seen that thing like a couple of times around the island. But yeah, now it's time to finally fight him, so here goes nothing, man. This is going to be he's going to specialize in fighting types, so get your, fairy, flying, and psychic types ready. I do have Disarming Voice on Brion. I also have Grubbin, who resists fighting, which can be kind of nice. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Now, his ace is going to be level 16, if you're curious. And he will begin, though, with Machop. So we all know Machop, plain fighting type. As a matter of fact, all three of his mons are just solo fighting types. This thing has Karate Chop, Revenge, Focus Energy, and some other move, but the page cuts out what it is, so I can't even see what his fourth move is. I'm just going to go for Vice Grip because it resists my other two attacks. I don't want to use Brion just yet. Holy cow, that did nothing. Here comes Revenge, which, oh my gosh. Yo, that did a lot more than I thought. I know we attacked it, but still. Alright, Grubbin, unfortunately, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't expecting you to do a whole lot, but yeah, I'm sorry, Bucko, you're probably going down. Yeah, remember, Revenge always goes second, but it'll do more damage if you hit the opponent in the first place. Okay, so we're going straight out to Brion now. I like how I just said I want to try to save it, and I'm not doing that. Let me go for Disarming Voice. We got about a third of its health down. I don't think we're not gonna finish it off here because of another powerful Revenge that's nearly gonna take me out. The good news is I don't think his other okay, I thought my buttons just stopped working for a second. Yeah, I don't think his other mons have Revenge, so this can be a pretty scary move. Alright, let me just go for another Disarming Voice. Man, I wish that did a little bit more. Because now I definitely need to heal up. It'd be nice if he doesn't go for Revenge here. Yeah, this battle is going to be pretty tough. If you have like something like a Trumbeak at this point, though, if you chose Rowlet, you probably have a Dartrix who's part flying, then it's probably not going to be as difficult. But yeah, I don't think Brion is part Fairy yet. Matter of fact, I want to check that. I know we were wondering at the end of the last episode. Yeah, it's still just a plain water type, so that sucks that we don't have Stab. Okay, well, here's what we're doing. We're just gonna go out to Crabrawler then. I could just sit there and try to spam Super Potions, but I don't see any good in that. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to outspeed. Man, that is without us hitting him first. Let's go for Brick Break, get some damage off, and then the Disarming Voice can finish it. Yeah, this Machop is tough, bro. Alright, that's fine. This is not the start that I expected, but we're gonna make it work, Hey, adjust and adapt. Things in life aren't always gonna go the way you want it to go, you feel me? And, okay, he went for Focus Energy there. Wow, so we get outsped by this thing? That is, come on, bro. Brion, what are you doing? Finally, Machop goes down, and so let's see who he's going into next. Probably going to be, yeah, Makuhita. This thing has Arm Thrust, Sand Attack, Fake Out, and Struggle. Now, he is probably going to go for Fake Out, so let me just use this turn to fully heal. There's really no other reason to do anything else. By the way, I hope you guys are having a good Friday. And yeah, there's Fake Out. That's fine. Expected that all day. Now, this thing does not have Revenge. Thank goodness. The best thing it can do is Arm Thrust, which I guess it'd really destroy us if it got like a 5-turn Arm Thrust. Sand Attack is kind of annoying. Now, I do have, a couple of revives. So I may be reviving some people to try to, get my accuracy back to normal after this. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, because I'd rather revive. I don't have a revive, do I? No, I do. Okay. Oof. I got 10. Oh, yeah, we got plenty. Yo, that scared me for a second. I forgot they're in a different pocket. But yeah, I want to go ahead and do that now while Makihita's out, because he does have a Crabrawler of his own, and that is probably his best mon. It's also going to have the Phytanium Z, which is going to allow it to use a Z move. So yeah, watch out for that. Can we just land this? Perfect. Even after like 4 drops, we land the Disarming Voice. Down goes Makihita. Pointless critical hit, of course. But now comes Crabrawler. So this thing has Power Up Punch, Pursuit, Leer, and then of course that Z move. Now, I really just wanted to go for its Z move on Grubbin. I just wanted, because remember, you can only use a Z move once per battle. I really wanted to just go ahead and use it right now. That would be great. I doubt we're going to even outspeed. Honestly, I'm going to go for a String Shot. No, he went for Pursuit. I mean, don't get me wrong, Pursuit's not good. Now, Power Up Punch is a little bit scary because, of course, that's going to boost its attack every time. I really just want him to go for this Z move, but I don't know if he is. If he starts to go for Power Up Punch, this could get kind of bad. Leer, I'm not too worried about. I'm really just trying to sack off Grubbin here. But yeah, Power Up Punch would be the only thing that could really hurt us. I'm surprised. I thought he would be going for the Z move, unless he's like waiting until it's a guaranteed kill. Maybe he doesn't go for it until he's like in yellow health or something, as like a, you know, maybe he does as like a last ditch effort. This is kind of interesting. I'm gonna go for a Bug Bite. I want to see if just like, you know, it being stabbed does more damage. Probably about the same. Okay, so Grubbin goes down. That really sucks. Well, I think we do what we did before and just revive Grubbin again. On the bright side, we got him down to yellow health. Unfortunately, I think a Disarming Voice would come up just short. We definitely outspeed, because the speed is harshly lowered. But I just know that Z move is coming. There's Leer. Okay. Let me go back into Grubbin now. I know this is like maybe a little tedious, but I think this is the way we have to do it. I gotta play it safe. I gotta play it careful. Look, we have this whole crowd watching us, man. I can't lose. That'd be embarrassing. The good news is he already used the Super Potion too. I want to say he only uses 1. Let me go for a Vice Grip. I think we live a Pursuit or something like that. I really hope we do. Let's see. Oh, yes we do with 2. Okay, so gonna go Super Potion now. I bought more Super Potions before this episode, and I'm glad I did. I can't believe he's not going for the Z move or Power Up Punch. Like, this is the whole gimmick in Sun and Moon is Z moves, but bro's not using it. Maybe it's because it's not very effective on me, but it would definitely still kill. That's just how strong Z moves are. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and Super Potion again, and I'm hoping he doesn't have another Super Potion. I think he would have healed on that turn, so my guess is no. If I can really kill this dude with just a Grubbin, that is gonna be insane. So I can't believe this. The battle not only didn't start the way I thought it would, but it is ending the way I didn't think it would. Alright, let's see. He does not go for a Super Potion. I think we're gonna kill with another Vice Grip. Yo, Kahuna Hala, you gotta, the Alola committee needs to double check your Kahuna title, because this was embarrassing, bro. I don't know. He could have made this a way harder on me. But there we go. We take down Crabrawler with Grubbin. I was not expecting to do that. But I'll take it. Rudolph gets to level 18, and there we go. We're going to get the Phytanium Z now, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's going to allow you to use the Fighting type Z move. I forget what it's called. I know the normal one's like Breakneck Blitz, I think. Tapu Koko's going to kind of shout out from the forest. Yeah, he you know, me and Tapu Koko, he knows me. You know, he's supporting me. We're on first name basis. But yeah, so that battle was very interesting. I feel like that wasn't the best representation of a Kahuna fight, but that's the way the dice rolled, man. So, grand trial complete. That means we are good to move on to island number 2. I think it's Akala Island. However, in a second here, after he shows us how to use the Z move, we're also going to get the ability to use, I think it's called the Ride Pager. And that kind of replaces HMs in this game. You're going to get access to different Pokemon using the Ride Pager. And the first one is going to be Tauros. So at any point, you're going to be able to use the Ride Pager and call upon Tauros, and that's how you're going to be able to break these giant rocks that we've seen throughout the island. It's basically like a Rock Smash in this game, but better because, you know, you don't have to use an HM on a Pokemon. And it also does not take up, you know, having Tauros or something like that doesn't take up a spot in your party or anything, so you're chilling there. But yeah, we get this crazy gear and stuff too. And yeah, we can now go explore a little bit of the island now that we have the Tauros. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, look, it's a Lima too. Everyone's showing up to congratulate me. Yeah. One thing about Hau'oli City, I think he just mentioned it there, but the mall is now opened now that you have completed the grand trial. So there's a couple things we can do there. There's actually like one trainer we can fight, so I think I'm going to try to do that. Other than that, it's just like a bunch of stores and whatnot, because, you know, it's a mall at the end of the day. First off, though, we're going to head back up to Route 3, because if you remember in the last episode, there was a TM being blocked, and it's a kind of a mid-TM, I'll be honest. But yeah, once everyone wraps up here, looks like everyone is slowly filing out. And, yeah. Let me get a move on, man. I'm trying to go explore the rest of this island. So, remember, you can just hit Y, and that'll bring up sort of, you can see on the bottom screen, you'll be able to select which Pokemon. Another thing is, it's a lot quicker to use Tauros than it is to run. You gotta hold down B, though, in order to, you know, do this little charging attack. And that's what's gonna be what you need to do to break the rocks. So let's go, I think it's up here, and yeah, it was off to the right. This is going to be the TM for Infestation. So, you know, bug type move that just does residual after each turn. Nothing spectacular, but it's worth picking up. And now we're going to go down to Route 1. Yeah, this is Route 1 is like where we first saw the boulders, and this is actually going to lead you to a whole nother cave, the 10 Carat Hill, which someone mentioned back on Route 3. And there's going to be some new Pokemon you can get in here too. Now, I don't want to run into any of them, so I'm popping this Repel. And no, we don't want to jump down that ledge. I feel like there's one more item we can pick up somewhere around here, though. Actually, there is an item on that ledge, so let me go ahead and grab that. And fortunately, it does not look like we'll have to loop around too, so that's convenient. We'll go ahead and pick up a nugget. Now, in 10 Carat Hill, some of the new Pokemon include Mawile, Roggenrola, Carbink, and Sableye. And then I think further down, once you get to kind of like a little opening, you'll see what I'm talking about in a bit. You can get like Machop, Spinda, and Rockruff, which is that mon that Professor Kukui has had. And yeah, this was not the entrance just yet. I think it's a little further down this way. I think there's another set of boulders. I know it's off of Route 1. I know I ain't tripping here. Unless I really missed it up there. Did I miss it? Because now we're back down to the road. Am I just this bad, bro? Am I really this bad? Where's the other little... Here we go, right here, right? Is this it, or is this how I just came down? This is how I just came down, isn't it? Where's the entrance to this place? Yo, what am I doing? I'm even trying to look at the mini-map right now. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. I gotta retire. Okay, yeah, I was in the complete wrong area. It's actually down by Professor Kukui's lab. For whatever reason, my memory was saying it was off of Route 1. Nah, that's like some Mandela effect right there or something. Here we go, 10 Carat Hill. So this is where you can find all the new Pokemon that I talked about. Other than that, we'll just go around picking up any items that we can. And I'm gonna keep spraying repels. I feel like I've wasted a bunch though, because I'm just going the complete wrong way. Yeah, sometimes you'll have to get off of the Tauros. because, you know, it's pretty big. It can't fit into every little pathway. But yeah, so this is just a cave, and again, it'll lead you out. I missed another item up there. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it'll lead you out into something called the Furthest Hollow, or Farthest Hollow. And that's just a little opening with the grass. By the way, I really hope we can get Super Repel soon. It's about time we get a little bit of an upgrade, you feel me? Alright, let's keep on going, though. And hop back on Tauros, except I can't just yet, because I'm too close to the rock. Like, really? Does it have to be, you know, that picky about it? Alright, let me go down this way first. And this is actually going to be the Farthest Hollow. So this is a cool little area. And I think there's like 4 little dead ends. Ooh, there's an item right off the bat, though. And some of them are going to have items, so we'll make sure to pick them up. Starting up here, we got, well, let's find out. Kind of a little ways up. But yeah, in the grass is where you can get Rockruff. TM23 Smackdown, that's not too bad. Decent rock-type move. I know Rockruff was a pretty popular Pokemon when these games first came out. Everyone wanted one because, like, they saw the professor with it. And, I mean, I'll give it to him, you know, Lycanroc's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure in the Ultra games is when it got the Dusk form, right? It got the 3rd form. Because the Lycanroc, you know, has, like, the Midday form, the Dusk form, and the Night form. I'm pretty sure. Alright, item number 3, another nugget. I really need to get around to selling those, bro. I can make some bank. Yeah, that little path has 0 items for us. I'm going to run out of repels. I just know it. And one more thing right here. A burn heal. Yo, where's Blaine when you need him? Okay, so let's wrap up this cave. And then, as I said, we'll head to the shopping mall in Hau'oli City. I don't think there's too much more to go up this way. Tauros can't go up this way, that's one thing. And yeah, another little section. And hey, look, it's a Z crystal, Flyinium Z, so not too bad. We're actually going to get met by someone we have not seen here either. Now, this will not be the last time you see this person. She's like a golfer, though. Look at that. She's holding a driver. Yo, you going to compete in the Masters or something? Okay, the Masters aren't for another, like, 6 months or whatever. But she shows you how to do the Flying EMZ, because, like, you know, if we don't do the exact pose, then how are we ever going to know how to do it? But yeah, that will not be the last time you see that person. So, yeah, she's not just, like, a random character that pops up once. Alright, let's finally get out of 10 Carat Hill. Man, I wish, low-key, I wish they just gave us Fly already. I feel like that would be the, you know, the best, what is it, ride pager Pokemon to give us. You're actually gonna, it's gonna be Charizard, though. I forget when you get that, but, yeah, Charizard's gonna be the one that allows you to do Fly. So, let's go ahead and head to the mall, and, that'll be the last thing that we do today. There's one guy to fight in here. Now, I think at this point, if you go to the trainer school at night, there's also a little mission you can do there that involves fighting some more trainers. And that kind of goes back to the whole thing of like, man, am I really going to cover every single side quest and mission thing in this game? I'm still debating that. So I'll think about it, you know. I will think about it. You feel me? But let me just make sure. I do believe, yeah, I think the mall is the last thing we're doing. Funnily enough, though, I can't remember which building the mall is. Good thing, like, everything has a sign out front. Because I don't even remember... Oh, yeah, I think it's this, right? Because this building was blocked off, wasn't it? Yeah, this... I mean, come on. If this ain't a mall, then I don't know what is. But we're going to look for a little tourist guy somewhere. He's the one that we can battle. Look, they even got people walking around and everything. You like to see that. Is it you? Let's see. No, it's not you. It's like your doppelganger, because I know it's a guy that looks like you. Come on, where is he? Where is he? Unless it's in one of these little shops right here. Unless it's in here, which it very well could be. Except I'm not seeing him either. Oh boy, where is he? Let's see. Where is he at? Unless am I in the wrong building? I really hope I'm not in the wrong building. But there was no sign out front that said mall, so. Oh boy, I might be. I just might be. Let me go to the flag, though, that is kind of down towards the end of the city. You can see it on the bottom screen. I think Kukui's going to be over here. By the way, there's still a totem sticker back there that I have not picked up. And yeah, the flag is pointing to here. This isn't the mall, is it? This is the photo club. Wait, why does it want us to go in here? Alright, yeah, I got a Z power ring. Do I got to smile for the camera? Guys, get ready to smile for the camera, okay? Get ready to smile for the camera. Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the photo shoot. I do not remember doing this. Now, that might be because I, you know, haven't fully played through Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon before, but, you know. Yeah, go ahead and confirm that picture, sure. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll quit out of here, you know. But you will get the photo album. Yay, can't wait to see, like, the 3 pictures I take throughout this game. Haha, that's so much fun. I think it's going to actually end up being, in the little bottom screen menu. That's how you check the photo album. Alright, so let me go back towards the Pokemon. I think we were in the right place for the mall. Man, can you just stop talking to me, okay? I'm good, man. I'm good. Alright, let's go back up to the mall. And here's Hal. Oh my gosh, we can't escape anyone in this game. Hey, look, he got a Torracat now. Yeah, I think Hal actually just beat the trial because, you know, we're always one step ahead of him. You know how it is. And, yeah, don't worry, you don't gotta fight him or anything. We'll fight Hal pretty early on Island 2, though. But yeah, here's Kukui and Lily. So they talk about setting sail, but instead Hal offers the idea of going to Big Wave Beach, which remember we've been to on a Route 2, and using the Mantine surf to get to the next island. So that's what you gotta end up doing. We'll do that in the next episode, though. Lily's gonna ask us for a favor, and she's like, hey, Cosmog's far from home. Yeah, like, Cosmog apparently isn't even from this world or anything. So, Lily, I don't know how I'm gonna help get that thing back to its home, considering we know, like, nothing about it. But, you know, I'ma just smile and wave, man. Just like the penguins from Madagascar. Okay, so I think I was in the right place, right? It's this building right here. Where is the dude you battle in here, though? Come on, man. Come on, bro. I think he gotta be somewhere, right? Unless are there places is there a place I've missed? This might be the most confusing mall ever. Get me back to, like, Mallville City and Oras, you know? That was a lot easier. Okay, up here we go. I think this is where we need to be. This is the battle buffet. The way that dude was running was crazy. He was, like, zigzagging, by the way. But yeah, I think you can battle a guy in here if you choose to partake in the buffet. So that's what I was trying to do. $1,200 just to dine here. Is that even for the food, or, like, is that just to get a table, man? My goodness. Alright, so I do have the right mon up front. I think this guy has, like, a Dunsparce or something, which we've seen one before, right? Didn't Elima use one, I think? Who is it that we want to fight, though? Is it any of these people? No, who is it? Or do you have to find a... You have to find a seat or something. Dude, I can't remember. Unfortunately, my guide isn't very specific on it. It just, like, shows that the trainer's here. Somewhere. So, yeah, I'll have a Rindo salad. That is definitely not something I would choose to eat. But here we go. We're gonna battle someone. This is not the person I thought it was gonna be, but whatever. Either way, I'm showing off the battle buffet. Okay? So, yeah, this is something fun you can do as you wrap up this first island. Yo, okay, let's just keep it real here. I really got to remove the walkthrough title from the from the channel name. Oh, sleep powder, come on. No, you're just dragging it out unnecessarily. But yeah, should I just, like, turn it back into just Terraquake or something? Well, that would just copy my main channel name, though. I couldn't really do that, to be fair. Terraquake Playthroughs may be a better name. Ooh, I'd have to change the channel banner and everything, too. Oh, man. Man. I'm just kidding. That wouldn't be that bad. Bro, she even tried to go for Leech Seed. Just, ma'am, just stop, okay? Go ahead and pack it up. It is not this deep. Alright, so yeah, I guess the trainers are, like, random throughout here. Well, no, because here's this guy. So, yeah, I think I do want to fight him. And, yeah, basically you're battling these people to compete for food. Yeah, imagine that in real life. You gotta, like, box someone just to go get your next meal. But yeah, we are absolutely scarfing down this food. I went ahead and cut ahead to when all the battles were over with. I realized it's actually on like a turn-by-turn basis. You know, so it's like 6 turns or whatever I think was my maximum there. Once 6 turns passed, we were done. And yeah, we're out of the battle buffet. So there we go. Just a cool place for extra experience. Completely optional though. Next time, we are moving on to island number 2. For now though, hope you all enjoyed. Have a good rest of your Friday. And until then, deuces.